Folks, happy Saturday morning rant. What do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about how the criminal justice reform movement is shrinking. I think philanthropy across the board is shrinking, but definitely criminal justice. I've been saying this shit for years. Nobody don't fucking want to listen to me. They was like, oh, he just angry. He just upset, blah, blah, blah. It's just bullshit. That's just not the truth. I saw that shit coming. I saw the trend. And if you look at my Twitter account, fucking tweets have aged nicely. Like for 4 or 5 years, I've been saying that there's no way shit's going to continue at this pace. And definitely after George Floyd, I was like, this shit is drying up. And then absolutely over the last 12 months of these rants, I've been saying the criminal justice reform space is shrinking. So there's a lot of articles starting to be written about this, particularly because some of the larger organizations are starting to take a hit. But let me tell you what about me made me feel like this is what the fuck was going to happen. So when we got to the fevered pitch of the woke movement, I was like, yo, I didn't leave the left. The fucking left has left me because I just couldn't get down with that shit. Shit got fucking crazy. And first of all, I'm fucking angry at all these black and brown people who got on the fucking boat of super woke shit. That shit wasn't about black and brown people, you fucking idiots. That shit was never, it's like every other fucking movement. People who are marginalized invest all this time, effort, energy, the limited resources they got to create momentum. And then white folks come along and turn it into what the fuck they want to turn it into. And your dumbass was riding that fucking wave because they was sprinkling a little bit of money on your ass and painting fucking murals in the street with you. Happy, happy, joy, joy, you fucking idiot. And you thought the woke movement was the answer to you feeling marginalized and oppressed. You're fucking stupid. I knew that shit wasn't the right fucking way to approach systems of oppression, to remove fucking barriers facing people, particularly people with criminal records. You idiot. It's never been about you, you fucking idiot. So the first thing is I'm fucking angry about the people who fucking jumped on that fucking woke movement and thought that shit was all about them. You should be fucking looking in a fucking mirror somewhere and asking yourself, how could you be so fucking stupid? And I know some of you are like, yeah, but I got my grants during that time. I did well. Fuck you. You're the problem. I get it. You got your money. Yay. Fuck you. And people continue to suffer because all you was thinking about was that fucking Mercedes you've been trying to get since you was out in the street selling crack back in the fucking 90s. Good for you. Clap, clap, clap. Fucking idiot. So now the field is shrinking, and there's a lot of people that are going to have to, people are just not going to be able to compete for resources the way they really didn't have to compete before, right? They're not going to be able to compete because they don't have a good product. Some people was out there just yelling and screaming, threatening funders. A lot of white women doing funding that either want to assuage their guilt by giving money to black folks, or were threatened with being called racist or anti-LGBTQ and all of that, and decided to just give money to fucking anybody. You got all these people out here calling themselves leaders. They're not fucking leaders. And the rest of y'all that know it and won't say shit, I hope that the shrinking of the field gives you the fucking courage to say shit, because the truth is you sitting there praying and hoping that a fucking crumb drops off the table, and now there ain't even no bread on the table. So I hope you feel goddamn, you're gonna have to tell your fucking grandkids, every time we people who do criminal justice reform work always say, yo, how the fuck could people sit back and watch mass incarceration happen and not do nothing about it? And now you in the middle of that shit. Somebody gonna say that shit about you one day. Somebody gonna say that shit because we had a shot. We had a little over 20 years to get some shit done, tens of millions of dollars each year, and there's still 2 point something million people in prison. Yay. The fuck did we accomplish? Over 2 million people in prison. That's not a fucking win. That's not a win. And then what kills me is that just because the funders have pulled back, we think we just got to be oh, okay, I guess they're done, so we're done. I'm going to go get a job at McDonald's or wherever the fuck they're going to hire me. You don't even have to fucking accept the fact that these funders are pulling back. You could literally pressure these funders and fucking make them find money to continue to pour into this issue. Although some of y'all need to be gone. I do agree with the funders that some of y'all was doing some dumbass fucking work. Y'all want to have all these fucking parties and all these fucking retreats, and you want to go all these fancy fucking places, and you didn't think it was only going to be a matter of time for these funders in their boardroom was like, we ain't giving these niggas no more money for them to be out partying and talking about rest culture, talking about how they want to go in a corner and fucking sleep while people are out there suffering, people sitting in fucking jail cells, and you worried about holding hands and sticking needles in your behind your fucking ear so you can relax. I get all that. Like, I get you have trauma. I get you have anxiety. I get you have PTSD. I get that jail fucked you up. Prison fucked you up. Corrections fucked you up. Police fucked you up. Judges fucked you up. Your defense lawyer fucked you up. Get a fucking therapist. That's what the fuck I did. I got a fucking therapist. I didn't expect anybody to send me to some fucking tropical island with a bunch of other people I work with so I could fucking lie to the funder and be like, oh yeah, this is the kind of rest and relaxation we need to be able to do the work. Fuck you. There's people in prison cells getting their ass kicked, being asked to fucking squat so some CO could look up their ass, and you worried about being on some tropical fucking island, like fucking spending funder money, lying to the fucking funders so you and your friends could have a fucking party, the party you wish you had when you were a kid because you weren't a fucking good drug dealer. You got locked up the first week you started selling crack, went to prison, and now you out, found your way into a movement that you didn't help build, fucking take money by yelling at funders and accusing them of being racist, and then take that money and go out and fucking party with it, and now the money's going and you wondering why the fuck the movement has dried up, you fucking idiot. You got what the fuck you deserve, and I hope you're gone. I hope literally the people that were around back in the early 2000s when this fucking work started, and the people who came along later and added value, the ones who stick around, and I hope the rest of you, I hope you're fucking gone. Like, go slit your go slit your wrist in a warm fucking bathtub. Seriously. Like, you were always a fucking waste to the movement. A waste. And embarrassing to the people who did hard work to even create a fucking movement. So yeah, the money's drying up. I'm not sure I'm upset about that shit. I actually think that that's probably exactly what the fuck should happen, because a lot of y'all are gonna go away. But you know who's gonna stick around? The people who've always been committed to doing good work. I had to engage a couple of formerly incarcerated women leaders this week who are having some challenges with navigating philanthropy, and I leaned in and I helped them. They were like, God damn, we don't even have a contract. Why are you helping me? I'm like, I'm helping you because there ain't enough people out here actually trying to do really good work to help other people. That's the problem. And so I identified there's a handful of people out there who I really believe in, who I think is doing good work. And that's the folks I've decided to invest in because I think they're worth the investment, whether I'm in a contract with them or not. And I'm just going to continue at Gem Trainers, me and the team of other formerly incarcerated people and people who've been canceled, to help the organizations who we think are out there doing good work, and to fucking try to undo the organizations that are out there causing harm. Yeah. Like, I don't need to be calling people out. I don't need to be naming people, not with the cancel culture. That's what got y'all in trouble in the first place. Most of the people y'all cancel are the people who's doing good work anyway. And that, y'all know that's what the fuck that whole woke movement, cancel culture shit was all about anyway. Getting rid of the fucking competition. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got a ticket this morning, so I'm kind of pissed. So I hope y'all feel that energy. I can't believe I got a fucking ticket this morning for not having a fucking driver's license plate on the front of my car. The fuck is wrong with New York? You got all these fucking license plate readers. I gotta have a license plate on the back and the front. That shit just don't look good on this car. Second week in a row. Anyway. But I meant everything I fucking said in this rant. It's not just about the ticket. But $65 ticket. Anyway. What am I going to do for the rest of this weekend? Somebody asked me to go to a baby shower, but I don't even know why babies need to take showers before they're born, so I'm not going to no fucking baby shower. I'm going to chill. I'm going to go up. I already worked out. I'm going to go shower, come back out, maybe bring my camera out, do a little bit of photography, enjoy New York a little bit. Things are kind of crazy right now in New York. But I was in Oakland this week. I was in San Francisco this week. I was in the uppity part of the Bay. And I was at this meeting about artificial intelligence and criminal justice. And yo, there's a lot of good shit coming out of it. And there's a lot of fucked up shit coming out of it. At a time when the movement is now shrinking, ain't got no fucking money, AI is about to blow this shit out the water. Like, it's just crazy. Like, multimodal AI is just fucking insane, and y'all don't even want to hear about it. Right now, there's no fucking regulations, so law enforcement, courts, probation, parole, everybody's just doing what the fuck they want. right now. Ain't nobody telling them what to do, what not to do. You got all these private companies bringing all these products to them. Some of them are fucking amazing, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one of those fucking super woke, left-leaning motherfuckers that think everything with a camera on it is bad news. Fuck you. You don't live in the hood. You don't understand what the fuck is needed. Some things are fucking needed as long as they're not causing additional harm. Fuck you. So there was some good shit happening. Like, there's this one piece of fucking artificial intelligence that goes into a cell that, like, if a motherfucker's having a heart attack or elevated heart rates or elevated blood pressure or not breathing, since COs don't give a fuck about people committing suicide, this AI can detect it and then alert folks so that medical staff can come. I think that's fucking worth it. You may not. Fuck you. You never been in a prison cell. You never suffered in a fucking prison, so fuck you. And we can all fucking disagree. That's the other thing. All formerly incarcerated people are not the same. Fuck you for that too. Some of us are conservative. Some of us are progressive. Some of us are moderate. Some of us have fucking realized that progressive folks can be problematic. All of that shit. So don't put me in a fucking box. But then there's some fucked up AI shit coming, and I'm not even going to talk about it. All I'm going to say is y'all fucked up all this money. The money's going away at a time when the opposite side, people who want to go back to where the fuck we were, who never thought we had mass incarceration, 2.0. That's where the fuck they at, 2.0. While you looking for that job at McDonald's with that fucking Mercedes that you bought. Good luck. Fuck you. Drop dead. That's all I got to say today. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day, actually. It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. And I look forward to seeing Movement 2.0 that's full of people who really give a fuck about these issues, who care about these issues, who care about liberty, justice, equity, grace, opportunity, who don't set the bar really low for people just because they've been involved in the criminal justice system, who don't separate themselves from people who have been involved in the criminal justice system just because they want to maintain their power and their privilege and their access to resources. Like, that's the people I can't wait to see emerge and reemerge as part of the Movement 2.0. And so in that way, I'm hopeful. How's that? How's that for ending this rant on a positive note? Anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Have a good Saturday. Peace.